It's a cold and rainy day today, and I want some comfort food, as per usual. I saw this recipe a while ago on someone else's channel, and I knew the moment I saw it, I had to have it. So I made this not too long ago just to test the waters, and it was perfect. So I want to make it again. This time I'm going to just tweak the recipe a little bit, and I'm going to half it because it's just me, and it is spaghetti pie. It's like a cross between a lasagna and like a baked ziti kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's delicious. So I will link the video that I saw it from and the recipe down below in the description, so check it out. And I think that I shall start. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty much all you'll need, just some of your favorite sauce, pasta, onion, egg, assorted cheeses, and I have some sausage here. The first time I made this, I made it with ground beef. It was really good, but I already had this cooked, and it's just sweet Italian sausage, so I'm just gonna use that. And I have a baking dish to the side here with some blobs of butter in it. This is gonna be for later. Just have a skillet over here, just on medium heat. I'm going to start with the onions. I just have a little bit of butter in here. I just want to cook these for a few minutes, just until they start to get translucent and a little soft. Some salt and pepper. And I have a pot over here, just bringing it to a boil to cook my pasta. I had to turn the light on, it was getting kind of dark in here. But these onions are right where I want them. And at this point, if I were using raw meat, I would just toss it in here and cook it all the way through. But since I have some sausage that I had already cooked, I'm just gonna toss it in here, warm it through, and just maybe get a little crisp on it. Once the meat and onions are just where you want them, I'm gonna add 2/3 of my sauce to this pan here. Give it a little toss, incorporate all of that meat and onion, and add a little bit of oregano. This sausage has a lot of flavor in it already, so just keep that in mind. If you use Hamburg, you might want to spice it up a little more to your liking. But now that this is all incorporated, I'm just going to take it off the heat and set it to the side, wait for my pasta to be done. Going to plop the spaghetti in here, mix it around with that butter just so it melts and gets all incorporated into the pasta. Then into the pasta, I'm just going to put my egg, give that a little toss, make sure that's all coated. Once that egg is all incorporated, I'm just going to now kind of build up the sides a little bit, make a little well in the middle for the sauce and meat mixture to kind of sit in. In go the meats and the sauces. Try to get it into an even layer right in the middle there. Put the other 1/3 of your sauce right on top of there, just to give it a little extra juice. Give it a little spready spread. Now the cheese. I'm going to start with my ricotta, and I'm using whole milk ricotta. Please don't use the other weird skim stuff. This is where it's at. You just want to give them a little dollop all over the sauce. Now some mozzarella everywhere. The more cheese, the better, in my opinion. And I've got some just Italian blend cheese that I'm just gonna top it with. Now I'm just gonna cover this baby up with some foil, and I'm gonna pop it in my preheated oven for around 20 minutes. This baby has been in the oven for about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna take, just going to take this foil off, and it is looking good. I can hear it starting to sizzle along the sides, but I'm just going to pop it back in at 375 for maybe 10 minutes. Melt the top, get it all good, and then I may pop it on broil, depending on what the cheese situation looks like on the top. So, back in the oven. Oh yeah, listen to that. I just threw it on broil for the last couple minutes, watched it very carefully. Going to let this cool a bit, definitely a little bit. It will burn my mouth off, but we just have to wait for it to cool, then we can slice it up and dig in. All right, this has had a little time to set up, so I'm just going to give it a slice. Yeah, can you see that? Mm. Let's discuss. Look at these yummy little spaghetti layers, and it's got that crunchy outside. Oh, and that sauce and the sausage, that's gonna be good. Now we have to try it. Still quite hot, so I'll just take a little piece. But look, how good that looks. Mm. That is good. And the edges right here, that's a good little crunch and a chew. There is something special about this. It tastes like it's been like cooking all day. It's just very delicious. But you have to try this. You'll definitely like it, and share it with your family. Enjoy!